We're back.
Are we live?
We're live.
There you
And
go.
we're almost on time. 10 minutes late.
This is early for us. This is
10
early.
minutes is like we're on time.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Knitting Place podcast.
Episode
89.
Wow. Almost at 90, Dina.
Yes, it's crazy. It's February 21st. It's my brother's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. Which
Yes.
brother?
Joe. He's down
Oh.
in Florida. He drove down. I think it took him 22 hours.
Did they go to Disney?
No.
No?
We're going to visit cousins, I think, in,
Somewhere.
Miami.
That's nice. Miami's, once you hit Florida, you still have quite a bit of driving to do.
I know. Miami's not.
Especially Miami.
Yeah, exactly.
I know when we took the kids to Orlando, we still had to drive. It was like 4 hours to get to Orlando. You figure you're in Florida, you're there. Okay, I'm here.
Lots of cousins. So he's down there celebrating his birthday. It's President's Week, of course. So he's off with Noah.
Oh, that's nice.
So him, Michelle, Noah, and Foxy, the dog.
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
They could take the dog too.
Exactly. So what's up with you, Pam?
I'm looking at this picture of us, Dina, and I'm looking at what we're wearing. It's amazing. You would think we planned it.
It's not planned. Is that the name of the episode?
Yeah.
I forgot what I called it.
Isn't that funny? We both walked in wearing the same thing today. In different colors, that is, of course.
Of course, but that's crazy. We haven't knit the same thing in a while.
Yeah, this is like a cloud from Joji, right?
Yes.
And Dina's is in suit. Is it suit?
Mm-hmm.
And mine is in tar.
Yep.
Right?
It's knit in Shibui Cima, and it's paired with Silk Cloud.
Correct. It's an easy knit. It's a fun knit. It took me a while because I just put it down, seasonally. Well, I'm not going to be wearing it in the summer, and that lasted for about 2 years, but in any event.
Hello, everybody who's joining us. We have hello from Canada, Michigan, Pennsylvania. Thank you for joining us. Welcome.
Hopefully the sound is good. Can you
yes.
guys hear us?
How do we sound? We put in a microphone. You got to see this thing.
No, don't touch it. You might screw something up.
Microphone. That's what I should have called it. We have a mic. Testing 1, 2. Hello, Florida. The sound is great. Thank you, Petra. Awesome. Yay.
Yes, it was a Joanna who said that you are in good company because, there are always many things I haven't finished.
Much better. Excellent. This is good. All right. Well, thank you for the feedback.
There you go.
And I got a few messages saying that I spelled chocolate wrong in the last episode.
How do you spell chocolate wrong? We love our chocolate.
I know, but I was rushing.
That's what happens.
And for those of you who kindly told me I corrected it, I apologize for my spelling error. There was somebody who left a comment, said they...
Oh, I know. That wasn't nice. But hey,
they didn't think they could trust us because of my spelling abilities.
That's crazy. People are crazy.
Sorry that I'm not perfect. I try my best, and I often make mistakes, and I certainly admit them.
There you go. Well, I think if that's the worst mistake you make, spelling chocolate wrong, you're doing pretty good. Right?
Thank you, Pam.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, everyone. I can't believe you're catching us live. And the sound is great. Yay.
Someone said you spell it in French.
Chocolat.
Chocolat.
Thank you, Kimberly. I like that. I like the way you think. Lemonade out of lemons. I love it.
Anyway, so what's everybody up to? Maybe you're off today for President's Day, or you're off today for the whole week if you happen to work maybe in a school. I don't know. I don't know if other parts of the country get.
Well, we didn't get mail today.
Break.
We have 2 bins.
To go out, right?
Yes. So I apologize. The mail will be out as soon as they pick it up, probably tomorrow.
Oh.
Someone is looking at their live from work and they're going home.
That sounds good.
Good morning, Heather from Australia. Thank you for joining us. If you are off this week, we're wishing you a wonderful vacation.
Yeah.
Pam is off.
I am off.
Well, she's off in her morning job.
Exactly.
So we're excited to have her here with us.
Listen, it's a vacation if you don't have to get up at...
what time do you wake up for work?
At 6:30.
Goodness.
I have to be there, I'm out of the house at 8 o'clock. Which really, it could be worse. I happen to live close to the school, so I don't have...
It's not a major commute. What time do you end?
School about 12:15. It depends, because you know, I have to take the kids from recess into their special. So it depends. I'm always rushing them. This is special teachers.
Come on,
wait
move
a
it
second.
on.
Is it special time yet? Well,
Line
it
up.
is for me because I have somewhere to be. Anyway, so, but that's fine.
Too funny.
Yeah.
Too funny. Well, wherever you are and whatever you're doing, hopefully you're enjoying. Maybe
Oh,
you're
Sweden, North Sweden. Ooh,
Hello.
hello from North Sweden.
And from Florida.
Yep.
Yes. Grab some knitting. Hopefully you won't
Knitting,
take.
a cup of coffee, a glass of
Exactly.
wine, a cup of tea, hot
We've got our
chocolate.
Dunkin'.
Yeah, we
So
have our Dunkin' from this morning.
exactly.
It's funny, when we went to Rita's house last week, they were saying, is that still the Dunkin' you had in the morning, right? We were still drinking the
We
same
nurse
coffee.
our coffee. It's terrible,
Mhm.
but it's all good.
Because there's not time. So what's doing, Dina? What's up in
What's
the knitting
up?
world? What's up?
What's up in the knitting world? You have finished a new design.
I did.
We might be going out of order in our show notes. So I
Okay.
don't know.
What do you want to do?
No. I mean,
Oh. No, that's okay. As
You
long
go
as
first.
the information
yeah, the
is there.
information is
Yeah.
covered. It may just not be covered as
Right.
I entered it. But again, I was trying to get everything
There
done
you go.
before we started.
Exactly.
So why don't you share your
Sure.
beautiful cowl?
Well, as you know, I mean, I've been promising it for several weeks now, the Lulu Cowl. I keep showing it to you, right?
Mhm.
And I finally did finish them, and I have them both here, which is a miracle that I have both cowls here. The mineral, I keep calling it mineral, the metal, the gray color is Olive's, and this is Lucy's. They both have the same color palms, but they have a different color background. And in the pattern, I had two sizes, the 18-inch size, which is perfect for like a 3-year-old, maybe a 2-year-old, even 3, depending. I'm sure a 4-year-old could wear it too. And Lucy is 5. She's going to be 5 next month. So this is a 20-inch circumference, and that one is an 18-inch circumference. And this has another additional row of pop bobbles that has 4 rows. This has 5 rows. So, you know, that's what it is. Now, the tricky thing with this pattern, it's called the Lulu Cowl, because initially I'd made it for Lucy when she was a baby, right?
Yes.
When she was much younger. So we called it the Lulu Cowl. And I used this time the Wipaka from Big Bad Wool, which Dinah used for her From the Heart. Is it From the Heart?
Follow the heart.
Follow the Heart. Follow that. I'm sorry. Follow the Heart cowl, which is lovely. It's a lovely yarn. Right?
Lovely.
And what else do I have to say? The thing with this is the yardage. I did make a mistake on the pattern. I said it's 2 in 1, 2 for the main color, 1 for the contrast. And it's really, both of these used one background color for the one skein for the background color. However, this one used up almost everything but about 3 or 4 grams.
Did you take the skeins off the back table?
They're back there.
Do you want me to get them?
I can get them.
I'll get them while you talk about your
I don't know where I put them though. I probably stuck them in the bag with the scraps. Why don't you bring the whole bag, Dana?
Okay.
That would be interesting. So anyway, I used 1 of the cream for this and 1 of the gray for this. My daughter wanted 4 different color palms, so I purchased 4 different skeins of Wipaka. So in total, this was 5 skeins. Now, did I need to buy a skein to make all of these palms? No, because I do have a lot left over. But I could make another cowl. Probably make more than 1 cowl, right?
Yes.
So this is about, from the gray one, I had probably about 12 to 14 grams of yarn left from a 50-gram ball. So this you could use if I had done this, I could have taken 1 of these colors now, made it the main color, put this in as a bobble color with the other colors, and I would have had more than 1 cowl.
Right. So we were trying to figure out how to best kit this.
Yeah.
Can we?
What, you want to show them this one?
No, I was going to say, could you share yes, just a regular skein. So this was what was left, for example, on one of the accent or bobble colors.
Correct.
That was used in the cowl. Now, mind you, this is what's left after using it in 2 cowls. So if you were to make this the main color and then substitute all your other accent colors, you'd be able to get a multitude of
these
cowls.
The only issue is on the larger one, the 20-inch one, I used all but this on the main color. So clearly, even if you had this much left, it wouldn't be quite enough. However, what I initially wanted to do, we were talking about this, to combat this issue. We were thinking when I made this that I would do the ribbing in one of the colors. And that way I'd be using more of the yarn. But Lucy did not want that. She wanted the background all white.
She wanted it like her original,
Like
which is
her
very
original
cute,
one. So
which you have, right?
Which, yeah, I do have it in the bag. I have it here.
Hi, Shayla. Hi, sweetheart.
So this was the original one I made. And the dog got it. There, down there, you see where the dog chewed off a pom-pom.
The dog ate it. It's like in school with the homework.
Exactly.
The dog ate it.
Exactly. So initially what I was going to do, I thought it would be cute if I made the ribbing a different color and then I put the main color in the center with the bobbles, but she didn't want that. So my point is, if you wanted to make more, it depends what size you're making. If you want to make the larger size, unless you were going to change the ribbing color to a contrast, you would probably need another skein of the background color on the large one, because this is clearly not enough to do much with. Although you might be able to use this, honestly, for some bobbles.
You can.
Because the way we calculated this, I think I used about 6 yards per color for the bobbles. And, it's also nice. You could have scraps in your stash that you want to use.
Right. So basically,
it's a stash buster
it's
as
a
well.
Stash buster.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have about 6 yards, 6 to 8 yards of a color,
mm-hmm.
this is a fabulous way to make use of your odds and ends.
Correct.
Look for a main color. You need about 100 yards for the main color for the cowl. That would be in both sizes.
Right.
So if you were doing either is that a 16?
Yes.
18 and 20 inch.
18 and 20 inch.
Excuse me. 18 inch for the smaller size,
mm-hmm.
and 20 in circumference for the larger size. So it would be 100 yards for the cowl, and then of course your odds and ends.
Yeah, for the other things.
Right. The other way you can do it, did you mention the 2-color version? You can buy 2 solid skeins, one being the background color,
and you can make all the bobbles the same color. Or again, supplement. You can supplement from what you have at home if you wanted to add it. Now, clearly you could do it with 3 different colors. My daughter happened to want 4. I was going to say something else, and don't forget what I said. The pattern reads incorrectly right now. It says 2 of the main, 1 of the contrast. It was very hard to put yardage down because it depends how many colors you use and things like that. So the main thing to know is that you need 1 background color. And then,
so her pattern's live on Ravelry.
Yep.
You can head over, support Pam. It's called the Lulu Cowl.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's all I got.
Kits are available.
And if anyone's purchased the pattern, you'll get the revision when I put it through.
Update it.
When I update it.
Do you want to share kits? Of course,
we might
put
as
kits
well.
Together.
Yeah, this again, Dina and I had a long discussion about this today, and we kept flipping back and forth, right, Dina?
Yes.
Well, of course, we kitted it. Is this my colorway? Yeah,
yes.
This is my colorway. So that's the 2 mains that I used.
So this would be for Olive. This was Metal Man. And then you have the 4 accent colors.
And these are the 4 accents. It's like a coral, a peach, a lavender, and a yellow green. There you go.
And then for Lucy, hold on. She substituted and did white.
Correct.
I don't know why it's getting all blown out. Hold on.
Closer, maybe. Yeah, that's better. That's better. That looks nice.
Very pretty.
Very pretty. Yep. Okay. So anyway, that's the my colorway. But of course, we couldn't stop with just my colorway, right?
Pam, the cowl is sweet. Sweet as a sweetie.
There you go.
Hi from Punta Cana. Hello.
Oh, Punta Cana.
We were just there. It's beautiful over there. Hope you're having fun. Someone said you need to make an adult version.
I know. I can also update for that as well. I just, if I had stopped to do that, this never would have been published. So, and this, you can see the colors, right?
Pink noses. Now, listen, we're suggesting pink noses is the background color. You can make any one of these colors the background. I believe this is water, Birmingham, girly, and coral.
There you go. And also, you could also curate your own colorways too.
Of course.
Like we said, you may have something at home. That's the main color.
This is Metal Man.
And let's see if I can.
Sure. We have mustard in my hand with linen. Coral,
and
Dream Cycle. Oh, Pam didn't mention it, or maybe you did while I stepped away. Pam created a video on how to make the baubles.
I did. You're right. No, I didn't say that.
And there's a link in the pattern.
Right.
So if you've never made baubles before, you will have that.
And one thing I will say, and I'm sure Dina will agree, there are many different ways to make baubles.
100%.
The bauble in this particular piece is a garter stitch bauble, which I thought looked nice in contrast to the, what color is this again? That's that violet?
No,
what is that?
that is, let me see.
Jeez.
This one, oh, it is violet, excuse me. So main color, linen. We've got violet. I think this one is called Fair Hope. It is. Fair Hope.
Coral.
And mustard.
Mustard. I love
Beautiful.
mustard. That's a pretty colorway.
Love, love, love the colors.
So as we were saying, there are different ways to make baubles. This is the way, I made
Which
this
method
bauble.
did you use?
It was one I'd really never seen before.
You said it was a garter stitch.
It's a garter stitch. So of course you create 5 stitches out of one, and then you knit the rows because it's a garter stitch. And the way they decreased is they slip 2. You have 5 stitches that you want to decrease to 1. So you slip 2 from the left needle to the right needle. You pass the second stitch over the first stitch, transfer to the other needle, pass that one over. So you go back and forth down to 1.
Lovely.
Anyway, did I show this one? I don't think so.
Denise is saying she loves the cowl, the colorful cowl.
Yeah.
And Glenda is saying good evening from Edinburgh. Lovely. Is this the main
one,
color?
Yeah.
White. Bleach white is the main color. You have violet, blue eyes, lilac, and what's the last one? Is that
coral?
No, KOI.
Oh, koi.
Koi.
Koi, like a goldfish.
Beautiful.
There you go.
That's a pretty palette. So there are lots of pretty colors.
And there's one last one. This one's a pretty one.
This main colorway, we thought ashes would be pretty.
Which is a very light color. There you go.
So come to think of it, if you were to do the smaller size, you could probably net.
If you did the smaller size, you can make several of them.
Probably make like 5 cowls.
At least 5, yeah, if you did the smaller one.
But mind you, each color would be
different. You'd have a different background color. Yeah.
You'd have
Which
5
is fun.
different, right.
If you were making it for sisters, or
it's so cute.
It would be cute because they'd have the same thing.
The family, exactly. Yeah. So this is ashes. This is plum. We have piggy, coral, and water.
Yeah. This is a pretty one. Cute. I like this one.
A little older.
Yeah. Anyway, and that's it. So
there you have it. The Lulu Cowl.
The Lulu Cowl finally is on Ravelry. And
again, show them the girls.
Oh, the girls. They're Olive and Lucy wearing their cowls. How cute is that?
Cute.
How cute is that?
And you'll see better pictures. You can enlarge them on Ravelry.
Right.
They're both there.
Right. And I did also include just a picture of the cowl by itself, so you could see the cowl just
sounds good.
Straight out. And that's it. So that's what's new there.
What else have you done?
Just working on a test knit. It's really all I've done.
So should I go to my FL?
Yeah, I think you should do that.
I actually finished. What?
Supposed to be. We're going to do some kits for that. Maybe tomorrow.
Well, maybe they don't want kits.
Why wouldn't they want a kit?
I finished.
What's wrong with me?
Rose's today? Follow Your Heart cowl.
Oh, that's
I
pretty.
Hope she loves it.
Now the difference with this one from the other one is that this is in cashmere.
Yes, I thought she was worthy of Bespoke.
No, 110 years old for sure. She'd have a cashmere blanket.
Here it is, the Follow Your Heart cowl.
There you go.
I did modify it. I used just twisted rib at the top and bottom.
Yeah, I was looking at that. That's pretty.
So that's a small modification. And I knit this version in Bespoke DK. And I actually pulled a skein of Bespoke in the worsted weight.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So the heart's really kind of.
So how would you kit it? Would you
one
kit
and
it
one
that way? You would do one with that? Yeah.
Yeah, I really like the way that I don't know. I like the way that it shows.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, it has a nice feel. It's
Pops
luxurious.
more. Yeah.
This is in the Bespoke Onyx DK, and then I use Scarlet
very pretty
for the accent color. And somebody had asked me to knit or write a pattern for a hat.
You can do it.
So I think I'm going to do it because I would just really take off one repeat and shape the crown. So stay tuned.
So you would But you would still do the 2 rows of hearts.
I believe so.
Well, you know
Because-
the numbers, as long as the
Yes,
numbers work.
because basically I could definitely do the 2 rows.
Yeah, I would do that
Yeah.
because I think
So
it
you'd
would be
get
more
2 bands.
striking.
Yeah, you'd get 2 bands of the heart,
Oh, that's so cute, Dina.
and then I'll shape the crown. And I'm just going to add it to the pattern. It's
Mhm.
not going to be a separate pattern. So if you've already purchased the Follow Your Heart cowl,
You'll get a hat.
you'll get a hat pattern too.
You'll get a bonus.
Yes. So now I have to go visit Rose,
There you go.
which is
That's
really
so pretty.
nice. Thank you. I'm super excited.
Who doesn't like some cashmere?
I hope she loves it.
Oh, I'm sure she will. I'm sure she will. Every time we go to see Rose, she tells us she's cold. So
It's true. She's always got layers and layers on her,
yeah.
and blankets and
Mhm.
jackets. And I'm so staticky, you guys. I didn't use hairspray today.
Just fly
I'm sorry.
away. Fly away.
Major flyaway. Okay, I'm putting on my glasses. Hi from snowy Southern Oregon. I cast on Pam's split decision cowl yesterday. We'll save it for knitting in public during Stitches
Well,
West
that's
in
a good
Sacramento.
idea. Yes.
That is
yes.
amazing.
That's good
Can't
knitting
wait
to do
wear
in
it.
public.
That is fabulous. Jody's saying beautiful, Dina. I'm sure Rose will all. Thank you. Thanks, Jody. Hello. Okay. I did finish my jacket.
Oh, you've Dina. As you know, Dinah's been doing a test knit.
I'm not allowed to share it, so I can't show the finished. I literally just have to sew on buttons, and Pam helped me pick out buttons, and hopefully
I
Well,
like the
like the way they
buttons.
look.
We keep looking at them. I like them when I look at them.
more and more.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just left them there to see if they would,
It's hard to see.
Sometimes you have to do that,
Yeah.
right?
I think I would have liked a more geometric button, but I think I may have to settle. We'll see. I could keep looking.
Yeah, exactly. You never know.
Yeah. I look very puffy today.
Why are you puffy?
I don't know.
So funny. So I will show you my test knit. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
How does that sound?
Excuse me.
So I showed you last week I'm doing a test knit for
Just beautiful.
Sweater Freak.
Yes.
It's called Earth and Sky.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, sorry, Dan.
She's using Vichy Bouche for the mane.
And this is it so far. It's almost the body's
I would
almost
love to
done.
hear all the gasps on the other end of the screen.
The body's almost done. Technically, I believe I'm supposed to start doing the ribbing now, but I think what I'm going to do is try it on.
I was going to say, have you tried it on?
I
yet?
did try it on once before I did the last decrease. And of course, I'm marking my decreases. Oh, my increases, I should say. These are increases.
Really? Goes
yes.
A-line?
Yes.
Oh, wow. How interesting.
Yep. So I just need to try it on again and see, because it is a longer piece. I believe the finished length should be something like more than about 23 inches.
It's gorgeous.
23. So
I love color for you.
Yeah. I mean, I can always lengthen the ribbing, but I'm going to try it on before I decide. And then, of course,
Hold it up to you. Look at how pretty.
Then, of course, I have sleeves to do.
Oh,
So
that yoke is gorgeous.
Isn't it pretty?
It really
And I
is.
tried it on. Someone had commented about the neckline being wide, but I didn't have. I mean, it's not a tight neckline, but it's not overly wide. It fits fine. I
When
mean,
you
I
put
wouldn't
it
have to
on-
worry about my bra straps sticking out or
Doesn't
anything.
look like it.
No.
No. It's not like the wide ranunculus. now.
Correct. So, and I love it because, Dinah's knit with the Le Petit, and
I love it.
it's a fingering, but it's as light as a feather, and it just knits up beautiful.
It is so divine.
And I will say, Dinah, I spit spliced my ends.
Nice. No weaving in. Love that.
Someone asked me on my split decision if I spit spliced my ends, and I said I did. I did. And I said, as a matter of fact, I'm just spit splicing on the thing.
It's fabulous. It's great.
It's great when there are no ends, isn't it? It's like the best. It's
absolutely
the best.
Great. Everyone loves your sweater. They're saying amazing, Pam. Love that test knit.
Yep.
Navy will look beautiful on you.
Yes, it's a nice
Lots
navy,
of
isn't
hearts.
it? It's a really nice denim-y navy, and I believe that has to be done by, I think, March 10th. So I would assume the release has got to be sometime shortly thereafter.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's what's happening with that.
You have 2 sleeves to knit in 2 weeks. Easy.
Right. Right.
I mean, people knit sleeves in a day, Pam.
Right. Well, this is where you say, okay, well, I have time to do that sleeve. Let's see how long a sleeve really does take me, though. I always manage to screw up my sleeves. Somehow I always manage to do it.
Crazy.
I do something with the decreases that's not right, or whatever, but we'll see if I can do this without screwing it up.
I'm sure it'll be fine. It's
There
a
you go.
basic stockinette sleeve, no?
I would,
no,
yeah,
no,
there's no color work in the sleeve.
easy
I had
peasy.
contemplated putting some color work on the bottom, but I'm not going to do that. Just going to keep it plain.
Okay, sounds good. I'm excited to see it done.
Yeah,
It
I'm
looks really
excited to
pretty.
see it done too.
I hastily committed to another test knit,
Ah,
and I said that I wasn't going to start it until I finished my first one. So I finished that one, and now I have the yarn ready and wound. It's a fingering weight, and that's all I'm going to share right now. It's by Kokon,
closer.
and let's see if I can get this to. It's a very pretty shade of soft pink.
That's a good one right there.
I need
That's
to photograph
perfect.
it.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Nice.
So that's it. That's binding off for me. Always mess up. Haha.
Yeah. Well, I have to do a tubular bind off on this.
Oh, you're a pro now.
I think I can do it by heart now, which is saying a lot.
You can create your own video.
There you go. I don't know about that. I've been quite good enough for that.
So what's next? We have a table full of yarn here. We have so many kits. It's unbelievable. We've been like away for a couple of days, and
we should do that one next.
Which one?
That one.
The Great Gingham Raglan sweater.
Yeah,
who won? Did they announce a winner?
Of what?
The Great Gingham.
Oh, I didn't know there was a winner. I didn't know there was a.
I don't know.
Was someone winning something?
Dina, do you recommend wet blocking for Follow Your Heart and Big Bad Wool? You may want to do that. Susan, I did not. I steamed mine and it seemed to be okay, but it depends on your gauge. I don't know if you have pulled tightly with the floats. If you did, the wet blocking would definitely ease it. I just steamed this. I didn't wet block it. I literally just steamed it and wove in the ends. So hopefully that's a good tip, and let me know how it comes out. I can't wait to see it. I can't believe you're done already.
She finished it?
She finished it.
She's
That's
so
crazy.
fast.
Ooh, I caught you live for the first time ever. Hey, Sammy. We've got gingham sweaters just for you. That looks like a Malabrigo Valentina. Similar color. It's the exact color.
That is
good
Valentina.
call.
I don't even see it. Where is it?
It's behind you.
There it is.
That's
I didn't
Kimberly.
even see it.
That's Kimberly's sweater. So here's the pattern. It's called Great GR8. Great Gingham Raglan, designed by Desgin. What can we tell you about?
We're showing kits for the long sleeve version.
Yes, we're showing kits for the long sleeve version. Guys, this landed last week. I don't know. I said that we would make kits. So we have them. We have them sized through, I believe it was a 48, correct?
No, I think 51.
Were we able to make it? I don't think that
we have to turn it over. Let's look at the yardage. I believe. Where's the yardage?
We went up to here.
Yeah, but they would have enough. They would have enough of the solid for the next size, but not the spin cycle. So we only went up to that.
So what she's calling is 2X. The 2X is going up to a size 48 finished bust. So the kit includes 3 skeins of sport weight by Moondrake, and we have 4 skeins of dyed in the wool. You can always curate your own. If there's a kit that you're madly in love with and you don't need as many skeins as we put in, we'd be happy to credit you. Just put in a note in the comment field, please credit me for 1 spin cycle, or please credit me for,
or call the shop.
Yep, whatever works.
Yep.
So this is the beautiful sweater. Again, we did the long sleeve version. I believe we did for cropped.
Yeah, we didn't add anything for the length.
Correct.
But again, depending on what size you're making, what is the positive ease on this, Dina? What does she say?
She said positive ease was, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was 4 to 6 inches. No, 4 to 8. It's 3.5 to 8.5 inches.
Right.
Positive ease at the chest.
And the smallest bust is finished at 36.5. So, you could put whatever positive ease on there that you want.
Right. Now, when we mentioned that this is to fit chest measurement, the finished bust measurement is actually 54.5 inches on the finished garment.
Correct.
So it's to fit the chest measurement, which includes the positive ease. She does have a footnote that if you're adding body length, for every additional 1.5 inches on the main color up through the sizing that we've done, you need 43 yards per inch and a half, and 39 and well, that's per color. So basically about 45 yards per
And
color.
I would say that
so in actuality,
you have plenty to make
you
it
have
longer
right.
on those sizes that we're talking about.
So in actuality, you have about 1.5 inches to go in body length, as is, up through all the sizes.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah.
Through the first 6 sizes.
Yeah.
Is that too much information?
So she's basically saying first 6 sizes with these kits you can add to the body length because, again, there's plenty of yardage.
Right. And now you can also lengthen the ribbing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure.
You know, if you were to get just one skein instead of having to get both. So why don't we start with the kits?
There you go.
So here we go.
This is the first one.
We have Benny. I love this colorway. So
This is a fun one.
this is Benny. It's a very pretty, I would call it a blue-red as opposed to a tomato red.
Correct. Yeah.
Here's the tomato red just so you could see it side by side.
Yeah.
So it's a really pretty blue-red. Let me see if I can get closer so you can kind of get a visual. And we paired that with the new colorway Space Oddity from Dyed in the Wool
How pretty is that?
Cycle yarn. Love this combo. Very pretty. So that's one. Number 2, I've got Potion, which is a very pretty lilac.
Yeah, it's like a lilac pink. It's very pretty.
Whoops, I'm losing my Potion. And we paired that with Neverary, which is also really pretty.
It's a pretty one.
Samantha's saying she's going to do the short sleeve version. That's a great idea, Sammy.
Yeah, and you just
There's so many beautiful options. You guys have to check out
right.
all the different options. And we can go brighter. We can go, quieter. These are just some options that we made. We noticed that, like Sammy's in California, we noticed that some people had done it in fingering weight yarn. You don't have to do it in sport weight. Sport weight will make it warmer. You might want to consider, Sammy, the fingering weight. We didn't create kits, but if you want, we can certainly curate some for you. This here's olive with salty dog. And we didn't go crazy with screaming colors.
No.
We went very tasteful. So this is a beautiful kit.
Yeah, that's a pretty one.
What else do we have?
We have
This is pretty. This one is Amethyst. It's a deeper purple. And we have that paired with Midsummer. This is probably the brightest kit we have. That's a pretty combo.
Midsummer.
And again,
isn't that pretty?
Yeah, Midsummer with Amethyst. It's gorgeous. I like this next one. This one here is Navy for the main color. How's the sound, you guys? Are we still doing okay? And we have Navy paired with Ghost Ranch. Look at how gorgeous that is.
You see the navy
Beautiful.
in there. It's very pretty.
Yeah, but subtle. It'd be beautiful.
Very pretty. Now I have to get up to get the other
Sorry,
ones.
Pam. It's okay. Next one up is, this is a muted one. This is called Pink Salt. And we have this paired with Sugar High, which is really pretty. So this is kind of the inverse, where the gingham
is lighter.
Yes. So in other words, where's the picture?
Where the orange is in the picture.
Right.
Is it orange?
Yes. So the main color here, you see the neckband. This main color would be the lighter color, and then you'd have the gingham in between. It's very pretty.
One more.
Last but not least, we have a colorway called Blonde.
Sand.
Oh, Sand. Excuse me.
That's okay.
They're similar.
Yep.
This is Sand. It's like a very pretty off-white.
And this is
Getting
with
a shadow.
Telltale Heart.
Yeah. And I'm not sure if the computer is actually picking it up on camera, but the Telltale Heart does have strips of like a orange or a salmony color. It's really more salmon green, and it goes into a beautiful chartreuse.
I think
Very
that's
pretty.
very accurate right there.
Yep, very pretty.
Yep.
Kendra's saying she loves the pink combo. Which pink?
I mean this
The
one?
Midsummer or the Pink Salt?
This one?
The light one?
Or the pink? But this
There's-
one,
yeah.
do we do it with this one?
Yes, we did that one. So there's two. That's getting blown out.
It is
but the
blown out,
Midsummer
yeah.
is actually, there it is. It's a very pretty pink, and it's got stripes of yellow and green
It's very pretty.
and a soft lavender.
It goes with it nicely.
Yep. Hello, hello, everyone. Oh, thank you, Sammy. They are all pretty.
They are very pretty.
Okay, next.
Yes. What do you want to do?
Sure. We have, in addition to our beautiful, so Weepaka is a shop favorite, and we've done the Oh Share the Love blankets, and I put together kits last week with Pam for what is it called? No, the card. Oh, it's not Oh Share.
Oh, share some more.
Right.
Oh, share
I
some
knew
more.
it was something catchy. So there's Oh Share the Love, and then there's Oh Share some more.
There you go.
So this is another variation using the Oh Share. It uses 5 colors. What you see here featured is a crocheted border. However, you do not need to know how to crochet. There is an option here that has a knit border. The knit border, just so you know in advance, it includes garter stitch on either side, and there is no color for edging.
Correct.
So in other words, it's going to one color to the next without a border color. So in the crocheted version, one of the skeins is used for the border.
Correct. And so this is one of the kits that we did. That's the Oh Share.
And this is the pink Oh Share on the thread. And then we have that paired with coral. I think that's the Koi. No, Dream Cycle.
The bleach white.
Yeah. And is that lemon or butter?
Butter.
It's getting blown out, but it's a very pretty combination. And we forgot Fruit Loop.
Well, Fruit Loop would be your edging. Well, you could do whatever you want. We suggested it as the edging.
Correct. So there you have it.
That's up to you. And if you did the garter stitch, it would be just part of the blanket, correct?
It would be one of the stripes.
Correct.
Next up is the kit that resembles this one.
Picture the most, yeah.
Exactly. Now, we did have other ones featured online. Some of them sold. So if there's one that you like, we can always just add that to it.
And this one, as Dina said, resembles that one the most because this would be the edging, if you wanted it to be. And then we have raw white, or bleached white, and linen, and metal man, and what is it, mustard.
Beautiful.
It's just pretty. So that, and
we've
that
gotten
would,
a lot of requests.
Yeah, go with that
for baby blankets. I think COVID has produced a lot of babies.
It seems to have, right?
For sure.
Seems to have.
We have Bed of Roses with us.
Oh, nice.
Hi, Catherine. Gingham sweater is so lovely. Very tempting, kids. Thank you.
There you go.
It's nice to have you with us. Next up is Yeti Lovey. This is a beauty. This is done in main color or main blanket is in Yeti. It's a base by Big Bad Wool.
Yeti.
I think it's a wool alpaca blend, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
Alpaca wool.
85% baby alpaca, 15% merino wool.
It's a chunky yarn.
It's got a shag to it. Can't tell if you can see it, but there's a core. Do you see that? So when you're knitting it, you have a core that is very clearly visible, and then it has this pile.
That's good.
And that's basically what creates the chenille on the blanket.
Correct.
It's super cute, and then we have it edged in the base color. I believe we do have it in
pale pink,
and we have it in the ashes.
Yeah, which is like a
blue-gray.
A blue-gray.
Right. So patterns are available for free. We have these little cards, and the instructions are on the back.
Right. And they're fun.
And they're fun to knit.
Now, the one thing we will say, we commented about this on the live, is they're
Just
not.
Gonna say that.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
They're not like a third. Usually we do, our standard here in the shop when we do a baby blanket is around 30 by 30.
The new standard.
Because they don't use it in the crib anymore. And, if it's a rectangle and it's in a stroller, it drags, it's too long. So 30 by 30 is a nice size that you can use while you're feeding the baby, put it on the floor, put it in the stroller, put it in the car seat. And these, though, I believe are somewhat, what do we say, about 24?
24 to 25 inches wide.
Right.
So they're definitely smaller. However, I try to do, how can I put it? like a visual. I held a tape measure up, and I wanted people to see what it looked like when you take 24 inches and you lay it down on your lap. So if you think about your chest measurement, I'm 40 inches. If I take half my bust, and that's 20,
Correct.
that's laying across the front part of me at 20 inches, and as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
So 24 inches, while you might think it's skimpy, it
For a
really
baby,
does
it's not
fit
that, yeah.
nicely into
Mhm.
a stroller, into a car seat. It's a cute little blanket.
Cute size.
It is not meant to be
Well, I'm just thinking what
a
we should have
blanket.
shown, Dana, that when you said that, it reminded me of the I'm going to think of it, of the cape,
Which cape?
the cloud cape, the dicky.
What about it?
Didn't
Oh, we did that. We also have.
when
the
you were
tape
talking
measure.
about those measurements just now, it reminded me. I should
Same exact
I
thing.
should show that.
Yeah, same exact thing. So when you think about like your measurement across,
Yeah.
if you take a tape measurement, if you're sitting down at home, I encourage you to just take a tape measure and measure your
Sure.
lap, and
Yep.
you'll see that it would fit across.
They are pretty, aren't they, Sammy? Yeah, they're very pretty.
What else can we say? We, if you are interested in doing a larger size, you can always call up the shop and we would help modify. We could tell you how many stitches to cast on, and we can also help with
Yeah,
supplementing
sure,
additional
absolutely. Yeah.
skeins.
If you want to customize the size, we can do that.
I'm getting very hot right now.
You really?
Yeah.
Take your sweater off. All day we've been hot, we've been cold, right, Dana?
I think I'm having a lot of black.
It's that season. It's that time of year.
Okay. This is making me hot. Just
This is
looking
going to
at
make
this.
you hot just looking at it. I agree with you, Dana.
Okay. Next up, we got a beautiful delivery of Flette Bulky. We shared new kits and new colorways for Pam's beautiful hat, the bucket hat, which we have here. I think we showed that last week. Is
We did that
correct?
on the live,
Yeah.
yeah. On the live we did.
Oh, okay. So new kits are stocked.
Oh no, I think we showed it last
You
week.
may
We
have.
did show it.
I
We
think
did because it came in the door just before we went live. Absolutely.
But today we're featuring kits to make a vest. One is called the Vinger vest, and the other one is called
Forsten.
Right.
Forsten.
Both are
Vest.
beautiful options.
Yep. They
They
are
have
pretty.
Different
do like-
sizing.
I like vests. You know, I like vests in
I
general.
see more in this.
Do you really?
The open vest. Yeah, because you like
Hmm.
to slip things on. I can't see.
Well,
I don't
this
see
is
that
over the
much on-
head. This
right.
is over the head.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I don't know. I like both of them. Look how pretty that is.
Super
I like
cute.
the way the shoulder drops down on it.
Yes. Very nice slope.
I do like it. And you know what? They're not, I mean, what is the needle size on this? It's a 10. I mean, come on.
Quick knit.
Come on, guys. A 10.
We're not ready for spring. It's still cold outside.
Well, just think, even if you did it, you'd have it next fall. You wouldn't have to label
No, but
like
you'd
me.
have it done in a
many-
couple of
Who
weeks.
said they want a vest? Have I made myself a vest? No. So I should make one. Anyway, so we're going to show you the colors we have in the Flette Bulky.
Do you want to just explain how we did that?
Go ahead.
So the kits are featured on the website, and they're labeled. I think it says Forsten and Vinger vest. I think you have availability. We kitted them with 4 skeins, and you have the availability to knit up through size.
Let's
Hold
see.
on.
There are 9 sizes in this vest, but with 4 skeins, you can go through a finished bust of 39, 41 and a half, or 44 on this one. And we'll explain why.
This one is the Vinger vest. So Pam was talking about a 44-inch finished measurement on the Vinger vest. On the Forsten vest, it's 48.75 inches.
Correct.
For the finished circumference.
With 4 skeins.
With 4
we're talking
skeins.
about 4 skeins.
If you need additional sizing, you can always purchase additional skeins. If you need less, the first 2 sizes, for example, in this kit only take 3 skeins. We can certainly credit you. You can always call a shop or leave a comment. But how cute are these? This is so on trend with the vest silhouette, whether it be a pullover or a slip-on, easy access. And I think this one of them was showing with more positive ease.
This gal over here is wearing, I think, the 46 size, and this one is wearing the 41, which is the second size.
Now, which size would you do, Pam?
I would either do the 44 finished or the 46 and a half finished. I know. I'm looking at her with this 46.5, but it looks like the armhole is very deep. But you don't know what size she is. It doesn't say. She's wearing a size 4. It doesn't mean she should be wearing a size 4.
To offset a deep armhole, you can always knit it up a little bit higher.
Correct. And it is
And
a
do the
vest, so you
shaping
are
later.
wearing it over something. So I would think what I might do, I'll be honest with you, I do wear vests. I would take one of my vests out of the closet and measure it and see where
Go
that
to.
falls
Mhm.
in terms of this, because I'm comfortable wearing them. So I would see what they are.
You have a lot of vests.
I do have a lot of vests, but none that I've knit.
That's why I see you in that.
Exactly. Well, we've done a lot of vests this year that I would like to make.
You're gonna miss the boat, my friend.
I know.
You gotta
am.
hurry up.
What else is new? What else
All
is
right.
new?
So 2
I
options.
also like this. That one I like too.
Yeah. 2 options. Either one. We'll show you the colors.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. This one's olive.
It's pretty. It doesn't look
Beautiful
like olive
shade.
on the thing.
Really?
No.
I think it looks like olive.
This one is obviously cream.
Natural.
This is gold.
Yep.
This is peach. Now, if you notice, she is wearing peach in the photograph. So there's the peach and there's the
Very
peach.
pretty color.
So that is a pretty color.
We call this color raisin.
Very pretty. It's not a brown. It's got a little bit of plum going on in there. And of course, black, basic blacks. There you go. So that would be a hard choice picking a color.
Gorgeous palette.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice. So you could make one of the vests if you wanted to. Whatever.
Whatever is right.
Whatever. What's that expression? Float your boat. Float your boat.
I'm in a knitting rut.
You're in a rut.
Yeah.
What do you feel like knitting?
I have Sophie's.
Oh, you have a sock.
I have Sophie's socks.
You
She's
have to
coming
finish
home
that.
this Friday.
Oh,
There's no way I'm going to finish. I
are
didn't
you
even
doing
get to
2 at a time?
I'm doing 2 at a time. I didn't even get to the heel shaping. Do you guys feel for me?
From the toe up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I will say to you that once you get past the heel, it's much easier.
She doesn't like a high sock. I
Yes,
don't think she would wear them as tall as I made my
Right. She probably
Advent
wouldn't.
socks.
No.
No.
Are you wearing the are you wearing? That's my question. Are you doing the shadow wrap? Shadow wrap. No.
I believe so. I found it easy. I would like to dabble in a new heel. That's what I used in my Advent. But I
wouldn't do a heel flap for her.
I like the shadow wrap heel.
I like it. I would do the shadow wrap.
I love the way it fit.
Right.
And I also like that I was able to just go in and do it, be done with it,
Right.
and move onward.
Right.
I don't want to have to go back and.
Well, the one that I cut in actually was very nice too. The afterthought heel. It was easy. It wasn't hard.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't hard.
It seems fidgety.
You know who has a new sock pattern out is Tanis Fiber Arts.
Really?
No. Did I say the right name?
Tanis. She did
Tanis.
this. Well, I'm using her trusty toe-up sock.
The one who did, yeah,
Mhm.
that's her. She came up with a new sock and she's got 3 different lengths and she's got some color work in them. And I can't remember what it's called. But I know Dina's going to find it.
I hope to.
I meant to tell you about that. She's got a new sock out.
I need to hurry up because if I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, well, you're going to want to do that. You might want to make these as, see, these are nice because
Wait,
you
did
make
she
the
have-
shorter one. Just go to her.
It's with color work, you said?
Yeah, it's a sock. There it is.
This one?
What does it say? Yeah, that's
The
it.
Jaeger sock set?
Yep.
It's super cute.
Isn't that cute?
I did see these. I thought she called them something else on Instagram.
But there are 3 different lengths. The shorter, the medium, and the one that's a little taller.
See, I think Sophie would like shorties, which
That's
would
what
be
I'm
super
thinking
good.
too. You might get that done.
But because they are Michigan socks, she
Mhm.
might want them longer because she was going to want to wear them like externally for game day.
She might want them to show more.
Yes.
Well, you're going to have to ask her. But that's what you should be like.
You know,
Zipping on.
too
Like the
many
way I say that?
commitments. Too many commitments.
I know. It's too much going on.
And I want to cast on something new. In
What's that?
addition to my test knit. I don't know. I feel like, okay, I finished my test knit and I
Yeah.
finished this cowl.
Yep.
You know, when you kind of finish a few things.
Right. I was
You
telling
wanna-
Dinah what I really
get
should
the
be
bug.
working on is my Opus shawl.
Forget that.
Dinah's
That's
like,
like
no,
in the
forget
summer.
that. Not doing that.
That's
No,
for
in the
fall.
summer, I'm not going to want to do that. Though. What you should be doing now is making something
Spring
for the
knits.
spring, a top for the
I should
spring.
do a T-shirt. Speaking of tennis, I always wanted another one of those.
Rockets.
I love that
You
silhouette,
wear that a lot. You wear that a lot.
but I would do it differently.
What would you do differently?
I think I actually might want to do it in a single color. I know that sounds
Yes,
boring.
I would do that. I would do that. Well, you know, I'm not a mohair person, so.
No, but I mean, there's so many customers that actually did 2 sock colors, like not a sock mohair.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. What do you
Or
mean?
a
Well,
sock
they did
slub or 2
right,
different
right,
socks.
right. Yeah. Well, the nice thing about that are there's so many different ways you can do it. You can put slub with sock. You can do it all solid, as Dinah is saying. You know, 2 different sock colors if you want. Different
Yeah.
ways of doing it. But Dinah
to line
likes
up my
that.
spring.
Dinah likes that. You
Yeah.
wear that a lot.
I do.
It fits well. You know,
I
there's
love
nothing.
it.
It's almost like the anchor. The anchor is a very easy
It's another one that I
sweater
want
to
to make.
wear.
Yep,
It's so comfortable.
that's another one.
So, but now's the time to start one of those tops. You know, we had a customer today. What was the sweater that came back? I made it. It's the you know, Nadine sweater.
Oh, Caravaggio.
The Caravaggio.
Beautiful.
That's a pretty one. But that's
a cardigan, though. Another cardigan. I think I want to do like a T-shirt knit. I also love my soldatna. Speaking of wearing something over and over again.
That's a nice summer piece. Which one is the Soldatna?
Boyland Knitworks.
I understand, but what's the motif?
It's got the motif at the top, and then in the bottom here, it's like
Is it like
a sprinkling of color.
Is it like the tulips? They look like tulips up on the top. What color is yours?
Lavender. I did it in the black.
Right, that's
the
the one. I know
purple.
which one it is. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Yeah. That's a pretty one. That's a nice one.
Love
That's
that.
a nice wearing one. That is very nice. And of course, there's also, well, whatever. I'm thinking
I'm waiting
of
for new spring knits to come out.
what spring knits.
New spring,
New different
different
designs.
designs.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
We'll see if anybody has anything that they can
I was
recommend.
going to say they might be able to recommend some nice spring ones.
Feel free to leave a comment for sure.
Absolutely.
So, what else is going on, everyone? Kimberly saying she's making Nitty Natty's Sweetheart sock, and it's so cute. Kimberly, I have to check that
A
out.
sock.
Yes.
Nice.
Let's see.
Today it's 48 and sunny in Michigan. Nice.
How much snow did you guys get? Sophie said that you guys got snow.
It might be melted now.
I don't know. Well, yeah, after today.
Sure.
Sweetheart sock. Let's see. Of course, my Ravelry is opening up to crochet. Gotta love
mine
that.
stopped doing that.
Really?
I have no idea how.
I try to set it on the default on my phone. It doesn't work.
Sometimes you're on the phone app.
Sweetheart, is it 2 words?
Like
or 3?
Word.
It's not coming up. Oh, I forgot the W. Speaking of spelling, you think I'm sore?
She's saying something from Chelsea Yarns. What is that?
Oh,
why can't I read it?
Are you doing
Material Girl? Yes, Material
How
Girl's another
cute.
one. Those are pretty.
Coming up.
There
It
you go.
is.
That's cute.
Kimberly, they're beautiful. Super
Very
cute.
nice.
And I see the X's and O's on top. Definitely Sweetheart. Love it. Kim is planning a rocket tee as well in 2 sock yarns, a tonal and a speckle.
That's a good one. That's
I like
nice.
that.
That's nice.
Last spring, she made ground pepper as a short sleeve tee.
What's ground pepper?
Looking that one up too.
There you go.
You guys are awesome. Thank you for all the recommendations.
Last year I did the Willow. That was fun. And that's it. Hi, Lisa. How are you?
Okay. What's it called?
Salt
pepper.
I was going to say salt and pepper.
What do you guys like to knit with?
What is she
in the
saying?
springtime?
Western.
What base?
What does that say? Western. I can't read it. Western ice. Western ice. Is that what that says? Look that up.
Now this is beautiful ground pepper. So
Let
is
me
this
see.
ombre or is that
That is
the
pretty.
yarn? It looks
the
like it's
ombre.
2 different yarns,
Yeah,
right?
It does. It does.
This is very pretty. So you knit this up as a short sleeve version? I like that. Very nice.
What is she saying
Who?
there? Bed of Roses.
Oh.
Westerns. What'd she say?
Witre Design. It's a Norwegian designer. She has a few minimalistic modern t-shirts. Maybe that could be something. Thank you. I like minimalistic. Although lately I feel like I'm doing everything that's busy. Lisa saying hello. The Western tea. And the Colette tea. I have to check her out. Okay. Did you bring that up?
What's her name? Is there a
Witre. Witre Design. One is called the Western tea and the Colette tea. That sounds nice. Hello, Alaska. How about the Tegna? I made a Tegna. I would like to do another one, actually.
Tegna was nice, too.
That's a beautiful t-shirt. I actually like the versions that we promoted.
Western slope tea? Or just
Who's
Western
the designer?
tea?
Was it a Norwegian designer?
Let's do that again.
Tegna is beautiful. We have a few customers.
Is this the designer?
Is she Norwegian?
I don't know. I don't think that's it. No, I don't think that's it.
What did they do? They did it in silk. Absolutely beautiful. 100% silk, the Tegna. We had kits up for it. Very pretty. Has a beautiful drape. I used squishy in my Tegna, and I would love to do a version that is not so woolly.
What was the other one called? Colette?
Yes. Collett.
No E?
No. Colette tea.
The other one's not coming up.
What is the name of the designer? Please let us know, Catherine. Let's see. I'm making the lounging top by Hohi. After that is a cloudless sleep. Oh, cloudless sleep is beautiful. We had showed kits for that.
I have the designer. That's
okay.
Cool. Here it is. Let me see if there's another photo.
Almost in the same vein as Petite Knit in a way, with the minimalistic lines. It's beautiful.
But let's go to that designer who is...
Oh, Witres on Instagram.
Yeah, that's what I have now.
Okay, we've got her up.
Oops. Let's see.
Very pretty.
Chunky slip over.
I like that.
That's pretty, right?
Yeah.
So speaking of this, right?
Very good suggestion.
There's
Thank
the
you.
Colette. There's the Colette. The other one was the Western, right? The cropped Wester tee. Is it Wester tee? That's probably what it is. It was probably Wester tee. Oh, that looks cute too.
Oh, that's nice. Let's show them. That's a very pretty design.
Okay, let's go back.
Yeah, it looks very relaxed. So that's all going to be about the fiber.
Yeah. This looks like it might be cotton.
Yeah, I was wondering what kind of bases you like to knit with in the spring, summer. Do you still knit in wool? Are you looking more for
Lena.
Are you kidding?
I swear to God.
That's hysterical.
Lena is one of them. Yeah.
That is fabulous, actually. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll promote that.
Yeah, we should. Let's look at it's bottom up in the round, one piece, and it has short rows.
Bottom up in the round.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice. The inverse of the
bottom up. Yeah. Rather than top down, right?
Yeah.
I am just looking to see.
Thank you. That's a great suggestion.
It's a very good suggestion. I like that. Here it is. It was used 3 times in Lena. And I'm looking for the piece. Oh,
that's lovely.
That's a pretty one. Yeah. Let's show them that. That's it in Lena.
There it is. Absolutely darling.
It's nice. It's very simple, which is what I like about it. Right?
Yes. Is there a neckline on there? It's funny. I was going to say.
It didn't look like it had one, right?
Yeah. It's funny. Maybe she's not.
She might have just been trying it on. She doesn't have one there.
But then she put it on.
There.
It's so funny.
I liked it without it.
Oh, I was going to say after seeing the picture, I was going to say the only modification I would make is adding a little neckline. Yeah. And she did have one on the next picture. That's funny.
Yep, very nice.
Flax, bamboo, and silk. Very nice. Linen and cotton. I guess you could use Lena. Yes, that would be lovely. need to.
Is linen a linen and cotton blend?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's why it's nice. It's not just 100% cotton.
No, that would be too weighted.
I don't like 100% cotton.
It would
Me
be-
personally, I know some people do. I don't like 100% cotton.
It would be very weighted. Flax, bamboo, and silk. I haven't found a really nice flax yarn, Marion. That's a tough
sometimes
one.
it's too
Very coarse,
yeah,
and
too
cord-like.
rough, too rough, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Bamboo, 100% bamboo, I find very slippery.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
So it would have to be
I'm with you.
a nice blend. I'm very picky.
Well, I find, honestly, with cottons, if you put a little bit of acrylic in there, well, it's a nicer fiber.
Modern cotton.
Modern cotton
Is lovely.
Perfect example.
By Barocco.
Perfect example. Yeah. I'd much rather knit with that than 100% cotton, because sometimes with the 100% cotton, I feel like I'm knitting with a piece of bakery string. Although, if you were to say the organic cotton from Blue Sky, that's different.
That is a nice hand to it.
It's a worsted weight cotton. It's a different kind of a.
What about Shibui?
Which one?
The shawl that you made with the window panes.
Twig.
Thank you.
Twig I don't mind. Twig I like. Because Twig has cotton, silk, wool. It's a blend.
It's a
linen.
blend.
Yeah. But we basically call that a linen yarn, right? Even though it has all those different fibers in it.
I'm looking at the wall.
Yep.
It's like right there.
Yep.
I need to start looking at new fibers from different reps and things like that, what to bring in.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good to know what you guys like.
But don't forget too, like you were saying, Dina, things like the did you say Miserina? Is that what you said? What was the name of the top?
That was a nice one. Soldotna?
No, that's not the Soldotna. The
Which
one's
one?
got the pink up here and it's like gray or black.
Nice
That's
Soldotna.
Soldotna. Like that's a nice wearable wool fingering weight.
That's actually done in DK. I might make a new version, yes, in sport weight, believe it or not, to make it a little bit lighter. Because I find that when you're doing color work, and I don't know if Sammy's still with us, but like even in the gingham sweater, you're doing the gingham pattern, you have the motif, and you're carrying the yarn across.
So it's like a double thickness.
Exactly. So it's creating weight. Right, so I would definitely, in a warmer climate, probably recommend a fingering weight, which would knit up to a DK weight.
I agree with that.
Yeah. So that's just a suggestion.
Yep.
Anyway.
Someone saying love. Jody says she loves Blue Sky Organic. Yes, that is a lovely yarn. We did that Espas blanket.
So many. What about the tea?
Oh, yeah. Seven Sisters or something?
7 Sisters tea. That's another
That was
cute
another
one.
nice tea from Blue Sky. Uses the organic cotton.
Yeah.
Look that one up, guys. That's a nice one. That's a nice one.
With the printed cotton.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Also very basic. Waving Lace Top by Hohi. Never did that one. I don't even think we promoted that one.
Yeah, well, she has so many, my goodness.
Pellini by Rauma. I am a retailer of Rauma. Yes.
What is that one?
Pellini. We should check out that yarn.
Pell?
It's Pelini. Thank you, Catherine. I will check that out. I knit all my tees in fingering or lace. Valerie, that's great. I did surprisingly, my Soldotna's in DK, and that happens to be one of my faves. Most of my t-shirts are in fingering weight, but I don't know. I'm thinking of doing something a little bit more.
It's coming up with
no, look up just the yarn. Like the yarn composition.
It's a yarn?
Yes. Pellini. Pelini. By Rauma. Valerie, where are you? Are you in Texas? No. Am I mixing you up with someone else? Fingering tees.
Pellini is not by them, though. I think this is not the right one.
Maybe there's another one?
No, I don't know. That's what came up. The only one that came up.
She's knitting the Laurel tee using Holst. Holst. I need to take notes.
Holst.
I've heard of it, but I don't carry it.
What tea is it?
Which tea are you knitting, Valerie?
Laurel tea.
Oh, Laurel. Yes, the Laurel tea. Are you looking that up?
Yep.
I'm going to look into that fiber. Thank you, Catherine. I appreciate the tip. If anyone,
and who's the designer on the Laurel tea?
There are a couple of options, Valerie. I appreciate all the options. It's always good to know what you guys like, especially when we're starting to bring in new fibers for the season. So this is great.
Yep.
I will definitely
I
make
like
a
my
mental
Willa
note.
from last year. That was a nice one. That was fingering weight. That went quickly.
Fingering weight.
Willa.
Did you use the Tin
I
Lena?
used Suburban Stitches.
Oh, right.
Suburban Stitcher Granny Square.
That's right.
That was a nice one. That one I liked.
I'm thinking of the other one that you tested.
Oh, that was with the Lena. That was from Alicia Plummer called, here we go. I can never remember the name of it.
But you use Lena for it.
I used Lena. And that's another one that I just love to wear.
I might have to make that.
It came very nicely. What was it called? Going to my patterns, my projects.
Do you guys tinker out? We're like teetering here.
Wild Clover Tea.
There you go.
I don't know why I have such a hard time remembering the name of that one. That was this. Here's a picture of it. That was a really nice tea. Look at the lacework on the bottom. Hold on, let's get close so you can see.
What about the Rocket Tea and Tussa Tweed?
What's Tessa Tweed? The Rocket Tea.
That we did in the ranunculus.
Yeah, you could do that.
That would be beautiful.
You could do that. Without any color change. Just in one color.
Or maybe two colors.
You could do that.
Two colors that are similar.
Right. I wouldn't want it to be too stripy.
No.
You know.
I might do
There are so many options. I always enjoy summer teas. I really do. We have to start looking and just commit. Just commit. Psh, that's it.
Well, you know what else is nice is that you finish them quickly because you don't have the sleeves.
Correct.
You're not on Sleeve Island. Who was I texting? I was talking to Karen. She's like, I'm on Body Island. I'm hopping off to another sweater. She said she's better on sleeves than she is on the body.
Oh, is that right? Is that right?
She had me cracking up.
That's funny.
Yes.
Well, listen, so put any suggestions in the comments, guys, on the
getting ready for spring.
So we can see what we want to make for spring. Because I am looking for, Dina is, you're always, who's not looking, right? You're always looking for something.
I need to add to my queue, the queue that I'll never get to.
I still have on my queue that I'm supposed to make is those stuffed dolls for the girls.
Is that what Betty gave you patterns for?
No,
Oh, that's for the
something
teacher.
for the teacher. No, that's another thing I'm going to have to do. I only do things like that when I have to do them.
You need to grow hands.
I do need to grow hands.
All right, Pammy, how about we call it a night?
I think it sounds good. We've spoken enough about everything. I don't want to say nonsense. Knitting is not nonsense. It's important nonsense, right?
Thank you for joining us. We always love it when you come back. Thank you for interacting with us. If you don't subscribe, please feel free to hit the subscription button.
What was it that we said we wanted to mention last week and we didn't? I'm just thinking. Remember we said it, we got off, we said we should mention that, and we didn't. I don't remember what it was now.
That we're almost at 10,000 followers?
No, it wasn't that. But that's true, too. So follow if you're not following.
Yeah, I'm going to do a giveaway, but it's not a giveaway that you have to like and follow and do all those fancy things. I mean, I've been hovering over the 10,000 mark for a bit. Haven't quite gotten over the hump yet.
No.
But I feel very proud of all of the followers, those of you that share my space. And it's not about liking me or following me for the giveaway. It's just a token of appreciation.
That's another time we can do that.
So I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to do a winter giveaway or a spring giveaway. So stay tuned.
We're
going to announce
Dina.
that.
You're close.
Getting there. Almost there.
But thank you for listening, subscribing, and leaving comments. That's wonderful. Hopefully the sound was good today. We're hoping. No one has said anything, at least that I've seen, right?
Right. Hopefully the sound is good. Susan is saying, Pam, it's Morning Sky. Morning Sky was the one I did.
You made Morning Sky.
Love that one.
I was thinking that was Twig.
Love that one.
You did that in Morning Sky. She has a lot of nice summer tops. Right?
Yes.
Isn't that Heidi Kermeyer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's got a lot of nice summer tops. There's even that one we promoted recently. It's not a summer top, but I think we promoted it with the Le Petite, which is what I'm using for my my sweater, my test knit. It had the cable going down the sleeve, right? Didn't it have that recently? What was it called?
That's Isabel Kramer.
Right.
That's a beauty
too. Just mix them up. Yeah.
She is. Yeah.
Do you remember what that was called? But that would be a nice in between kind of
Transitional sweater.
transitional
Mhm.
sweater. Yeah. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for joining us. This was fun. Hopefully you didn't drop too many stitches or have to think back. Glad the sound was good. Thank you for the feedback, and we hope to see you next week.
Have a good week.
Take care. Bye, everyone.